99% of men over 45 years old are losing their attraction because of a single mistake. They forget the language of desire and replace it with spinelessness. Your attraction does not lie in your wallet, not in your looks, not in the car you are driving. It lies in two special words. Two words triggering the deepest emotional connection point in the brain of a woman. And most men have never used them the right way. Today I will point out to you what those two words are, and the way to use them to completely change the situation of any relationship. Please stay until the end of the video. I will reveal an extremely small detail, a thing that most men ignore. But that precisely is the boundary between a forgotten man and a man making women unable to stop thinking about him. Before starting, I need to make one thing clear. This content is based on behavioral psychology and empathy in healthy relationships. We do not encourage psychological manipulation or toxic behaviors to control the partner. The goal is to build the edge of a man based on self-confidence and mutual respect. All right, let us begin. I want. The first word. Two words I want. I want. Two words so simple to the extent that most men do not believe they have any power. But hear me say this thing. Women are strongly attracted by a man knowing what he wants. Why? Because it emits a clear signal about leadership ability. A man with direction does not shift the burden of decision-making onto the shoulders of another person. And conversely, the statement "I do not know," up to you, actually is a manifestation of insecurity, of a lack of direction. She does not want to have to steer the boat forever. She wants to have someone standing firm at the helm. Change right from the smallest things. Instead of asking what you want to do this Saturday, speak straight out. I want to take you out for dinner this Saturday night. I already booked a table at 7 o'clock. Hear that difference? The same evening. But one sentence creates attraction. The other sentence creates fatigue. This is not control. This is guidance. And those are two completely different things. But I want is only the first half of the equation. The second word precisely is the thing creating true depth. I appreciate. The second word. Two words. I appreciate. If I want creates masculinity and decisiveness, then what does I appreciate create? It creates emotional safety. This is a thing that mature men understand clearly better than young people. Complimenting appearance is something anyone can do, but seeing through the core value of a person, that precisely is the rare thing. When you tell her that you appreciate the way she thinks about life, you are not praising her as beautiful. You are telling her that you truly see her. And that is the thing she has been looking for long ago without saying it out. Try combining both words in one sentence. I want to meet you again because I truly appreciate the way you look at life. That is very rare to encounter. That sentence is not flowery, not exaggerated, but it is sincere to the extent that it cannot be forgotten. Now, I want to talk about two important auxiliary behaviors. Active listening. The third behavior, active listening. Women appreciate emotional connection more than anything else. A man knowing how to listen truly, without interrupting, without judging, will touch their heart faster than any compliment. When she is talking to you, put the phone down, keep eye contact, and respond by showing you are truly listening, not waiting for your turn to speak. Mastering vulnerability. The fourth behavior, mastering your own vulnerability. This is the thing many men misunderstand most. They think that sharing emotion is weakness. They stay silent. They appear cold when being under pressure. But the reality is that sincerity precisely is the most irresistible thing. When you straightforwardly say out, I am feeling a bit overwhelmed with this project, you are not appearing weak. You are creating a safe space, a space where she also feels able to open her heart. And that is the foundation of true intimacy. The scientific foundation now. Let us talk about the scientific foundation behind all these things. There is a concept called positive emotional anchoring. When you use the right words at the right time, her brain will create powerful memories. Memories attached to the feeling of happiness when being beside you. Gradually, when she thinks of you, that feeling automatically appears. This is not manipulation. This is the way the human brain operates in a natural way. In addition, there is a theory called gender polarity. Natural attraction happens when there is an opposition between masculine energy and feminine energy. Masculine energy is active, decisive, possessing direction. When you express that in a sincere way, not fake or forced, attraction happens in a natural way. No need to try hard. No need to calculate. The awakening moment. And this is the awakening moment I want you to stop to ponder very carefully. Why does passivity destroy the identity of a man? When you continuously ask for opinions, when you always try to please everyone around, what happens over time? You lose your ego, each day at a time, according to ways very difficult to recognize. A man possessing no independent opinion will gradually become invisible. And this is not just a communication issue. This is a sign of internal collapse. Indecisiveness does not come from personality. It comes from the loss of connection with your own self. And the solution is not learning more tricks. The solution is going back to mastering your own life. 30-day action plan. Take action with this 30-day plan. Week 1. Eliminate hesitation. Each day, execute at least one small decision without needing to ask for the opinion of other people. Choose the restaurant. Choose the movie tonight. Choose the way home. Those small decisions are exercises for the leadership muscle in you. Week 2. Practice appreciation. Each day, find an internal quality of the partner and express that appreciation in a sincere way, not praising appearance, not praising surface things. See through and speak out the thing you truly see in their human self. Week 3. Communicate with the I language. Instead of blaming or beating around the bush, utilize simple structures. I want. I feel. I appreciate. Those 3 structures completely change the quality of every conversation. Week 4. Re-establish boundaries. Clearly define what you accept and do not accept in the relationship, and execute that in a calm, firm way. No need for lengthy explanations. No need to apologize for having boundaries. And here is the final detail I promised from the beginning of the video. I call it congruence. Congruence. All your words, I want, I appreciate, I feel, all are meaningless if your body language is not corresponding. Shoulders slumping, eyes evading, voice trembling when trying to appear decisive. She will not hear the words you say. She will read what your body is revealing. Therefore, before you practice words, practice presence. Stand straight. Look straight. Speak slowly and clearly. When your words and your body are congruent with each other, your attraction will no longer need to try hard. It will self-emanate. If you found these pieces of knowledge useful, like, share, and subscribe to the Femina Mind channel to together with us decode female psychology based on science. Join our community, the place where men of edge converge to reclaim their form and master their own lives. And before turning off this video, I want to leave you with a question. The last time you spoke straight out the thing you wanted, without asking for opinions, without beating around the bush, was when?